If this is your first time here, let me know that as well. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Angela. Just passing by to show some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am Angela. I am in the Northern Kentucky area. It's technically the Cincinnati, Ohio tri-state area. Reno, Nevada. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I promised we were going to go deep today, and we are. I'm having a little technical difficulty, so I'm going to go ahead and get this started because I might have to stop if my Wi-Fi doesn't start cooperating. I'm going to make sure my sound is all the way up. If you cannot hear me, give me a thumbs down. If we're all good to go, you can give me a thumbs up. And this is what I'm talking about. And you guys, I'm sorry I keep talking about the same things over and over again, but this is just awesome. And I woke up with some back pain this morning. And I was like, you know what? Perfect opportunity to use this. I'm just going to use this while I'm doing my live and let you guys know if it helps my back. I know it will because it's already helped my shoulders and my neck and my upper back. But I'm struggling to get this plugged in here. I am not smooth about this at all. I hope you guys know that when you're coming in here. Gonna grab my little plug here. Again, my name is Angela if you're just hopping in. And what I'm talking about, when I say we're gonna go deep tissue. And that is this shiatsu deep tissue massager. I can't even say the word. Now, so far, I've only used this on my neck, like this, where you have to sit and hold it. I've only used it on my upper back. I could lean against my couch. Right now, I am going to use this on my lower back, which you guys probably can't even see. I'm going to try to scoot my chair out here a little bit. And yeah, so I'm going to turn this on first. Here's your start, your power button. And then I'm actually going to do a little heat too. And I'm just going to turn that on and let it go for a few minutes. While we are talking, I'm sitting in my chair that I like too. I've got my chair highlighted on this live because once again, these are just things that I really enjoy. Things that I like. In fact, I only put things in my showcase that I personally want or I have personally bought. I'm going to lower this a little bit so you guys can see. So hang on if you get seasick. Close your eyes for just a second. But yeah, that is really working out those knots in my back. I slept on a different mattress last night, and that's why that happened. And I'm just going to let it go for a few minutes, see how long it takes for that to work. But I can also show you my fancy chair. I don't want you to see the back of my hair. I think the back of my hair is kind of messy today. But if you're still coming in, my name is Angela, and I'm just showing you some of my favorite TikTok shop items. I'm just new to this, and I'm trying to figure it out. And I do know that everything I've gotten so far, I love, I really enjoy. I can use them in my daily life. This chair I've already talked about. It's so comfortable and it's awesome. And if you were here last Friday, I put it together on my live, and I don't have a lot of strength in my hands anymore. And I was able to do it all by myself during my live. It probably took me 20 minutes, and I bet I was pretty slow at doing it. So you just never know what you're going to tune into when you come to my live area. This deep tissue shiatsu massager, I just want to point out, I probably could pin it. I'm not very good at this. I'm still learning. And again, my technical issues are making everything a little bit slow. Here it comes. I want to pin it because I want you guys to be able to go look at this if you want. I've already sold a few of these, and I know it's because it is just a great product. I know a lot of guys who like to buy their wives shiatsu massages, like a gift certificate or something for Christmas. I personally have never had one of those because I can't afford it. But I could afford, I had a coupon, and I think this cost me $30. But I just checked again right before I went live. It is $26 and some change right now. And there's a $6 off coupon from the seller. So 20 bucks. I don't know what the shipping is. I don't know if it's free shipping. I forgot to check that. 20 bucks for this, and your wife, your girlfriend, your mom, whoever, the lady that you love that you are buying for, in your life, she will thank you for this repeatedly, because not only can she use this at home, where did I put the bag? It comes in this nice little carrying case that is open. And I'm kind of holding on to this. I probably don't need to. It also comes with a car jack. I don't know, is that what you call it? A jack for the car? You can use this in the car. So my daughter lives in Houston, Texas. It's an 18-hour plus drive. And I drive most of the way when I do that. Even if somebody else is with me, I will drive 90% of it. My back, my neck, everything starts to hurt. My arms, by the time I get down there, I will definitely be using this in the car from now on when I drive to see her in Texas. And yes, I drive. I don't fly very often. I do sometimes, but not very often. So if you're still coming in, my name is Angela. You can follow. I do not mirror unless I have something that you need to see. And so I'll be changing that soon, but you can follow me, you can subscribe, you can do, all of the things that everybody does in their lives. I'm just honestly trying to give myself a back massage because my back was hurting at the same time that I'm doing this. And we can go on to the next products. I already talked a little bit about the chair. The chair is from Star Furniture, and I just needed a new office chair. I just needed one. It was a product that, I had been already shopping around online before I was invited into TikTok Shop. And when I saw this, my daughter, who still lives at home, had just purchased one from somewhere else recently. And I had helped her put it together. And I saw how comfortable it was. So when I saw this one in the TikTok Shop, I was like, hey, I am getting that with my Christmas money. And I did. And I love it. And a couple of things about it. It is wider than a typical chair. And I'm kind of a big lady. So you can see I still have space. And I'm not even sitting all the way on the other edge because of this massager. My cat can sit up here with me. She doesn't have to sit on my lap while I'm working on my laptop anymore. And she likes that. I don't have her on here right now. She's sitting over there pouting because I'm not paying attention to her. But anyway, it is very comfortable. And the other thing I've noticed, it doesn't even come like super high up, but something about the slope of it, like my neck and my upper back don't hurt anymore, even when I work on my laptop for a long time. Because sometimes I get engrossed in what I'm doing and I don't realize like 2 hours or more have gone by. So I really have enjoyed it. It's just super comfortable. I'm not like standing up feeling like I'm stiff and, have to stretch for 3 minutes before I can take my first step. Getting old, those things kind of happen. So this chair has been, again, I purchased this with my Christmas money. This wasn't any kind of free sample that I got. So this chair has been, again, I purchased this with my Christmas money. This wasn't any kind of free sample that I got. Same thing with the massager. I really just wanted one. And so we got that. And my husband has used it as well. And I liked it so much. I've actually purchased one for someone that is on my Christmas list. They'll be getting it next week. And both of those that I purchased were more than what you can get it for today. The price has gone down right here before Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to you if you haven't gotten one yet. $26 today with a $6 off coupon for the massager. So probably the next thing that I'm just kind of going through these fast because I've talked about all of these already. I just didn't have any plans for my live today. So I thought, let's just do. My back was already hurting. Let's just use this. Let's just go over these just real quick again. So I'm going to change today. So I thought, let's just do. My back was already hurting. Let's just use this. Let's just go over these just real quick again. So I'm going to change this from the chair to, sorry, again, I just think my Wi-Fi is super slow right now. Anyway, I can go ahead and start talking about it without pinning it. You can still go and see the link. But it's these containers, and I didn't even set them all out here, but it's 20 containers with 20 lids, so it's a 40-piece set. And So here, we're going to pin it. It's by Isoon, I think maybe is how you say that. Again, it says they're only $19.99 today, and it says that ends in one day. Probably because we all know after the first of the year, everybody starts looking for containers and tubs. Remember how you walk into your local, whatever your store is that you shop at all the time, and you go in just a few days after Christmas. It's not even January yet, and they've moved all the Christmas stuff, and now it's all tubs and containers sitting there because everybody wants to get organized after the first of the year. So if you are buying your kids some Legos, beads, anything like that you are going to need containers for, go grab these. It says the sale ends in one day. $19.99 for 20 containers. You can see there's various sizes inside. They have a silicone seal, so it's an airtight seal. And there are some rounded ones, and I didn't even bring all of them over. But you can hear, when you close these, you can hear them snap. So you know they're closed. And I am an urban farmer as well. So I am always looking for containers for things that I grow, like when I dehydrate my herbs, various seeds. I save seeds from one year to the next. Great containers, all different kinds of sizes. I mean, there's even another little one inside of that. Same thing with storing my dried herbs, a great container for that. I am always looking for containers. And when I saw these and 20 containers with 20 lids for $19.99, and if you can go find a coupon, go grab it. But that made them $1 a piece. I don't know anywhere else that I can go buy, especially when you're getting into containers this size. You know, you might think $1 for a little one is too much. You'd pay that at the store that's named after that, that currency, right? You would pay that there, and I don't think you could get anything. This is a thicker plastic. This is not, I mean, these are not going to just bend and break. Anyway, so it's $1 a piece, says for one more day. And in one of these containers, this is one of the square containers, and this was not the largest square one. I think this was the second one down. Actually, this might have been the largest square one. But they also come with labels. And the reason I haven't filled these yet is because I want to use the labels, and it comes with a marker, and I know that's backwards. It says POV camera. But I didn't want to go putting labels on all of these until I knew for sure what I was going to store in them. So thank you for continuing to join me. If you're just coming in, my name is Angela, and I am a stay-at-home mama and Grammy in Northern Kentucky. And just learning this TikTok shop thing and sharing with you my favorite products that I've gotten so far. And honestly, my favorite thing I have gotten so far, I just did in my live yesterday. Now here, I've turned into, I got into this online space doing one thing, and it has morphed into something else. And this whole TikTok shop thing was kind of not on my radar. I wasn't expecting it. I got invited in. So I already had this on my wish list before I was even invited into TikTok shop. And as soon as I got invited, I bought this. I didn't have a coupon. It was under $12. Didn't have a coupon or anything. And I actually tried it out in my live yesterday. So you can go back and watch that. I'll be doing a highlight reel soon. I don't think I'm going to actually test it. I'm just going to show you what it is. But it is this point of view camera magnetic holder. And I know that sounds like something really weird, but when I first started making content, I hated it. I was uncomfortable. I was scared. I really had no clue what I was doing. Obviously, nobody does when they start. And then as I started getting into the editing and I started learning more about hooks and making your call to action and, just creating really great content. I'm trying to scroll up and find this. I went the wrong direction. Okay, here I'm going to pin it. Magnetic neck mount. You can actually do it on your head too. But the reason I got this is because I have fallen in love with creating content. I love it. I love experimenting with all of the little tools, and I kind of geek out on all of the editing and everything. I spend way too long making my content, not just like highlight reels from the lives, even though I've started doing edits and things with those too. But like I started making videos where I'm baking or cooking, or I can do crochet, or this, when the weather gets warm, I can do in the springtime. Has anybody ever used one of these? I'm just curious. Just followed you. Thank you so much, Alvarito. Thank you. Has anybody used one of these? Okay, so you put this around your neck. Actually, I think you're supposed to attach the big piece first. And here's the thing that I didn't know. I did read the instructions. I just couldn't really tell what they were talking about. And I hope you can see this. But there, right here, I'm going to put my fingernail under it. Right there is just this little lock. And I couldn't really see that when on the instructions. So I just want to really point that out. If you get this little lock, and that has to be up for you to attach it. So then you also want your, I started to do it backwards. You also want your magnet facing up, and how you know it's the magnet is there's this little ridge difference. This side is completely smooth. This one has a little ridge from the magnet. So then you put this in here, and then you lock that little piece that I showed you just down and in place, because you don't want your phone falling off, right? So then you slide this in here. This is the one, okay, so I have these glasses on, and then everything is too close. I don't have it lined up right or something. There we go. Okay, and then you get it right or something. There we go. Okay, and then you get it in place wherever you want it, and then all you do is, as I showed them yesterday in my live, you take, I'll go ahead and do it. Here, close your eyes if you get seasick. Close your eyes. And I'm going to flip it here. So I'm going to point you around because I do not want to blind you with my light. So hang on just a second if you want to see what this looks like, because this is my absolute favorite thing so far. I probably shouldn't say that when I'm talking about other things too, but come on, phone, cooperate. I just have a really big delay. Okay, so we're going to flip the camera, but come on, phone, cooperate. I just have a really big delay. Okay, so we're going to flip the camera. So I want you to be looking at my laptop, not the light. Did it flip? Yeah, perfect. So now, then you just put it on the magnet. And there you go. You've got your, I'm sorry, I need to talk softer because now you're closer. There's your point of view camera. So this morning I made a video where I'm fixing my coffee. And these little rings, 2 of them, came with the point of view camera holder. It has this, so you take this off and it's the back of this is sticky. So, I mean, they thought of everything. I just love it when companies think of absolutely every possible obstacle you could have. They even included a little wet wipe to clean the back of your phone, and there was a little dry wipe as well to dry it after you've done that. Then you put the ring on, and they advise that you wait 24 hours before you use it. And that's because the magnet, see if I can point, the magnet that is on this holder is so strong, it would pull this off if you did not let it, set for 24 hours to adhere better to your phone. Now, if you already have a phone that is magnetic, you don't need this. You could actually, use this for your husband's phone or your girlfriend's phone or whatever, if, they want to be able to use this point of view holder as well. But I guess a lot of people, magnetic, or the phone cases are not magnetic. I don't actually use a phone case. So this would be great on your phone case to hold it as well. And then, I can actually, if I want to do my phone, let's see if it'll, on your phone case to hold it as well. And then, I can actually, if I want to do my phone, let's see if it'll let me. Yeah, do my phone sideways as well. And I can do it upright, like normal. And this is, okay. So I'm going to try to think of the word like normal. And what I really love is, I don't even, okay. So I'm going to try to think of the word I'm trying to use. Your phone on, or your camera on the back of your phone is always higher quality than the one on the front, right? But we're all recording selfies and everything for these videos. I love that I can use the better camera now for my content, and I'm not trying to position my screen that I can see. I'm not trying to position it perfectly in such a way, you know, to make a really good baking video. I don't know if that makes sense, but now I have my best camera recording this type of content. That is super exciting to me. Has anybody used one of these? I would love to know if you have any tips or tricks. It also came with this and this that honestly I did not read up on. I was just so excited. I just wanted to, you know, start using this right away. I had to wait the 24 hours, but these look to me like, you know, something that you use to secure, like that definitely is a handle thing. Like you'd have to have some type of hook or little bar on your phone to slide that in. I do not have an iPhone, so maybe those are specific to iPhone. But then these allow you to put it on a tripod. So you can use that as well for the magnetic holder. And I honestly have not even looked up in the directions what that is. But it comes with all of this stuff. If you're really into all of that, you probably already know what it is. Have not even looked up in the directions what that is. But it comes with all of this stuff. If you're really into all of that, you probably already know what it is. And then to take your phone off of this, all you do is you give it just a little push with, I'm just using like my, and then to take your phone off of this, all you do is you give it just a little push with, I'm just using like my thumb to try to slide it a little bit because that magnet is so strong, and you just, to try to slide it a little bit because that magnet is so strong, and you just push it, slide it a little bit and take it off. And that's it. And yes, I'm a little bit of a geek when it comes to that. But I just think that is super, super fun. And like I said, I had wanted one for a little while. Oops, wait a minute. Did I lose you? Okay. A little while. Oops, wait a minute. Did I lose you? Okay. Let's see if I can get flipped around again here. I think I pushed it 3 times and that messed it up. So there we are. Close your eyes if you get a little dizzy. Okay, and there we go. That was so fun. And this is actually considered the sports, let me see what they called it. Oh, I don't know where I put the instructions. Sorry, I thought they were in that container. I was trying to keep everything together. Anyway, this is like for, okay, I am having trouble with my phone. It's my phone. This is for like minimal bouncing, I guess. It does say do not use for strenuous exercise. Yeah, it's my phone. I think my phone is going to shut down. So the massager stopped. If you've been hanging around for that, it did stop. I'm going to take this off. All you do, there's a button on the bottom here, and it will all fold up and fit into this little container. To take that magnetic piece back off, all you do is raise that little lip, that little latch again, and then it will turn. Okay, it turns, comes off, and then it becomes more compact, so I can put it in my container. This just winds back up. And there you go. Point of view camera holder. I apologize. I am having some system issues with my phone. Thanks for hanging around. I am Angela. I think I'm going to cut this short now. I was going to talk about my supplements. I'm probably just going to have to wait until next week to do that. 'Tis the season for everybody to start getting healthy, right? So we'll definitely be talking about supplements more in the lives and in my videos. Yeah, this is a phone issue. So I'm going to have to sign off early. I apologize for that. My name is Angela. I am in the Northern Kentucky area. Cincinnati, Ohio, tri-state area is really where it is. And I appreciate you joining me. 1 p.m. Eastern time is when I normally meet. Man, I can tell I've got a really big delay here. And hopefully that won't happen. But I'm only due Monday through Friday. So have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. And hopefully we'll be talking more about Christmas things, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.